something unique and special in the college football landscape. There is simply nothing like the Southeastern Conference championship game, a postseason game that is highly partisan with unmatched passion inside this building, plenty of red and black. This is the SEC Championship on ABC, presented by Dr. Pepper and part of Dr. Pepper Championship Week. Georgia has been here a lot, but home cooked been kind to the dogs. Here comes Texas in year one of the SEC, trying to claim the crown. Let's get the pregame festivities going with PA announcer Rick Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of the field for the 33rd SEC Championship pregame show, featuring Army and Air Force ROTC units from the University of Georgia, Georgia State University, and the University of North Georgia, and the presentation of our nation's colors by the Robins Air Force Base Honor Guard. At this time, we ask you to please rise if you're able. Join us as we honor America with a playing of the national anthem, performed by the University of Georgia Redcoat Marching Band under the direction of Dr. Brett Barkham, and the Texas Longhorn Band under the direction of Dr. Cliff Cruz.
And the dogs knock off number one. Nobody believes. And then they tried to rob us.
We didn't play our best tonight. Hopefully, we get another crack at them.
It's difficult to beat a team twice, especially a really good team.
And very high stakes. Two of the best teams in the country.
Winning this championship, it doesn't come easy.
We deserve to be here with the best of the best.
We have a group that's going to get the job done no matter what. I'm not going to look up for nobody.
And welcome back inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The Georgia Bulldogs, about an hour and a half from their campus, back hunting, hungry for an SEC championship. They've been hard to come by under Kirby Smart. And here come the Texas Longhorns, swaggering into the most demanding conference in the sport in year one, trying to win the crown. An incredible story. Welcome, Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit. Our privilege to present this game in the booth for the first time after watching so many games ranked night. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
We've had the wildest, most wide-open race in memory in the SEC, and the two teams standing last are the two teams that collided about 6 weeks ago in Austin, Georgia and Texas.
Well, this is, we left that stadium that night. We had a feeling, as crazy as it got in this conference, it was a pretty good chance that those two teams would meet again in Atlanta, and here we are. And if you go back and think about how that game went, Texas, even though they were at home, disastrous start. And I know the first 15 minutes of this game, they want to get out of the gate and reestablish some confidence against this Georgia team.
Yeah, so all eyes on quarterback Quinn Ewers, who told us he's about 75% still nursing a tender ankle, which is braced up. How could he avoid the kind of mistakes that put Texas in that hole against the Georgia defense that was very inspired that night?
or you can hand it off and get that running game going and take some of the pressure off of him. They could not run the football. 27 carries for 29 yards, and he was sacked. He was in too many obvious third down situations, and it allowed Georgia to just play with that big chip on their shoulder coming after him. And then once they got down, it became very obvious that he was throwing the football. Tonight in this game, they want to be able to establish that run. By the way, that's become such a strength, as you know, from that game to where we are tonight. Take the pressure off of yours and get that running game going with Wisner.
He's got a good post-game or postseason pedigree. Played 2 good games last year. Carson Beck, like yours, an alpha, capable of being a positive force for his team, but also has had his ups and downs this season.
Yeah, I really believe that I think the pressure of the world, when we came in, he was QB1, beginning of the season. Everybody thought he was the guy. And the weight of that, in my opinion, became too much. Middle of the season, he was pressing, trying to make too many plays. He got through it, to his credit. Got on the other side. This team comes in playing with a lot of confidence, even though they got a scare from Georgia Tech. This offense and the potentially getting Trevor Etienne back, which would be huge for them. Of course, he scored 3 touchdowns in the first matchup in Austin.
Watch the running back in warm-up. Etienne looked pretty good. We'll get a further report on that momentarily. Let's take a look at the U.S. Marine Corps Spotlight. 1892, the first season for Georgia. They took a while to win their first SEC championship. Kirby's March is 2-4 at this stage. It'd be easier for him to win a national championship than the conference championship. And Texas, Big 12 champions a year ago, come into the SEC in position to win it in season number 1. You're watching the U.S. Marine Corps kickoff back in Atlanta after this short break.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and the strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Happy holidays, everybody. I'm Captain.
And I'm Tim now. In January, keep up the family cheer by watching Cat and Me in the new comedy Shifting Gears. My character, Matt, is a recent widower who owns an auto shop that restores classic cars.
A strange daughter who moves back in with her 2 kids to figure some things out. What do we do now?
New family comedy Shifting Gears.
Premieres January on ABC and stream on Hulu.
You're watching Dr. Pepper Championship Week.
The SEC is the biggest in the Vegas.
The greatest conference in the world is the SEC.
And my dogs run this conference.
Oh, yeah. The mighty SEC. We dig it here.
New conference,
Fit right in. You catch my drift? Stop.
You can't spell SEC without DOG.
And the Longhorns are huge.
Come take it, but you better bring everything you got.
And make no mistake, showdowns are the Texas thing.
Georgia means titles.
Not this time, my friend. SEC champion.
In my opinion, I believe Georgia's going to come out with this victory. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, but I believe Georgia's going to come out with the victory. But yeah, this is going to be a good game, people. Game about to start. Sit back, relax, listen to the 2024 SEC Championship game, baby. Let's go!
on this field. teams are in. It's just about a 5. An SEC championship is extremely precious. And dominance under Kirby Smart, of course, you know what to do national championships. But Alabama's been an obstacle a couple times in this game. And he has got a team that wants to hunt and is hungry tonight.
Remember when they walked off that field in Austin, he said, we weren't here for photos. We were here to hunt.
There were skeptics when Texas said in 21 they were headed to the SEC. At that point, the program was down. Steve Sarkisian has built it back, and they look ready in year one.
Yeah, I think Sark's time in Tuscaloosa gave him the blueprint of what it took to compete in the SEC. And like you said, here come the dogs right now.
Sarkisian's team, the home team, the choice of uniforms, and the players said we like the icy whites. Traditional road uniform.
I agree.
Sark looks locked in. He was play caller for the Falcons 2 years in this building, and of course, for Alabama involved in some very big games here.
Yeah, his team got down so quickly in that game in Austin. To their credit, they were able to rebound and make it respectable, and it got within a possession in that second half. But I think he wanted another shot at this Georgia team, and especially the defense, to see if his offense can match up more favorably.
Both teams off very demanding rivalry games coming in. Texas went to College Station. Very impressive against the Aggies. Defense basically pitched a shutout. A lot went into that game. Georgia played a game we've never seen before. An 8 overtime win over Georgia Tech. So both sides digging deep tonight with this championship and a first-round playoff bye on the line. Texas fans thrilled to be here on an historic occasion. Outnumbered, but they do show up and show out.
There's a ton of pride, obviously, with this fan base, and the fact they walk into the SEC and get to Atlanta in their first year. There's a lot of burnt orange in this arena tonight.
It is 7-1 in the SEC, but not the most demanding schedule. Not at all. What Georgia face. Team on points off.
Congratulations for making the championship game. Georgia, you're the visitor today. This is your coin. The logo is heads. The pennants are tails. The pennants are tails. The logo is heads. Make your call. Tails. What do you call? Tails. If I drop it, we do it again. It is tails. You want to toss. You want to defer or receive? Defer. Okay. You want to receive. Which way you want to go? Put your back there. Put the black fire, boy!
Great to have both Holly Rowe and Laura Rutledge supporting for the field. Sparks teammates will be on the field first. Holly, to you.
SEC championship game. What do you and your players know about what it takes to win in this moment?
Well, it takes playing really well because you're always playing a really good team when you play this event. But the venue's awesome. Our kids are ready to play. We're excited.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And there's big news, guys. Trevor Etienne is going to try to play. He has been out for 3 straight games. He was the most explosive weapon in the last meeting against Texas. He has a rib injury, but is wearing a Kevlar jacket and is going to give it a go. Now let's check in with Laura, who is standing by with Steve Sarkisian.
All right, Sark, you have a chance today to make history in Texas football. Why is your team ready to win this SEC championship?
You know, we're just focused on today, and literally, it's been that way all season. It's been one day at a time, one game at a time. We're gonna have to play good football today. It's a really good team.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
And news here for Texas. They are without left tackle Calvin Banks Jr. He tried to get to go in warm-ups, couldn't make it happen. So that means the redshirt freshman Trevor Gooseby gets the start at left tackle. Chris.
All right, thank you. Gooseby did pretty well against the Aggies. That offensive line has been dominant down the stretch. But they face a serious challenge tonight. Man, this is fun. This place is ramped up. Don't tell anybody in here there's diminished importance in the 12-team playoff era. Peyton Woodman to put it away Matthew Golden. The top receivers in the Texas team standing in his end zone. And he's going to bring it out. And looked like he tried to fake the ball across there. No one on the Georgia coverage team fooled. And Texas, which had terrible field position for most of that first meeting, backed up in the first possession.
Yeah, that's a great point and a great reminder. There's the season that Quinn Ewers has had. You can see pretty good with his completion percentage. Last 4 games, he's played some of his best football with the 10 touchdowns and most notably only 1 interception. Remember, turnovers were a big factor in that game, giving Georgia short fields to allow them to get points up on the board.
Long throw and a catch from the sideline. Matthew Golden. They'll take easy access if they can. The impact players brought to us by Burger King.
Well, so much about Quinn Ewers. We talked in the open. It starts with Trey Weisner, what he can do in the backfield. 26. Matthew Golden. He's a very talented group of receivers. Smile Monday. Missed the first game. Leadership and experience is big. And, of course, Jalen Walker, number 11.
And ball in the air. Golden goes out, makes the catch on the floor. And he's going to go. Getting a hand out of his best man, Mike Williams. It was a nightmare for the Longhorns in the first meeting.
Good job by Michael Williams. And this ball came out, after he started to take off. Watch him run with it. And then it comes in, and Quinn Ewers to that football. Heck of a job by 13 once again. Being early in this game.
Like in case Golden never had possession of football, that would be incomplete in that case.
Right.
And they'll stop and take a look at that. John Allman is the replay official. There is a difference where the ball be spotted for this third down play. I can't see him having control at all.
No, he was running with it, but it was like he was trying to get control of it. He was in a lot of traffic.
The ruling on the field is a catch, a fumble, and a recovery by the offense. The previous play is under further review.
Yeah, I don't think, Chris, I think you're right. I don't think he ever quite. First of all, good job coming back to the ball. Look at those Georgia defenders going up to be able to intercept that ball. Allen's there, Jackson's there, and then there it is. Just kind of fumbling, rumbling, stumbling. Never really had it secured.
You don't understand why he'd be stressed out. I mean, a turnover here in the first couple of plays, setting Georgia up, the last thing they need.
Yeah.
And in heavy traffic, it's actually a good thing that he didn't hold on.
Yeah. Goes back, would it be 3rd and 4 now?
And they'll spot the ball, assuming this is really incomplete up at the 17-yard line, so they'll make about a 3-yard difference. Third down's a nightmare, Kirk, for Texas. This first meeting, they didn't convert their first 10, ended up 2 for 15.
After further review, the pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down at the 17-yard line.
Well, there's a few things that happened in that game. Number one, they got behind the sticks, so they were facing a lot of 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, if not longer. They're comfortable with those 3rd and 4s. Big thing is, because of the kickoff return issue being pinned way back at their own 11-yard line to start this drive, they're just looking for a first down here just to be able to get a new set of downs and
Let's go, Georgia!
Into this game.
David Blue and for Weiser a tailback to Ewers right on this 3rd and 4.
Let's
go! Ewers has protection, short throw, completion. Off and running is DeAndre Moore. Blazing speed, they don't just convert. They get out across or near the 40 before Daniel Harris made the stop.
But great patience here by Moore and also Quinn Ewers off to the right. Little whip route back inside. Look at everybody playing man coverage. So you got a lot of room to be able to pick big yards after the catch. Heck of a job by Moore, who's kind of the glue of that wide receiver room.
22-yard pickup on the 3rd down play. First down throw. Texas comes out pitching it. And that's Matthew Golden breaking free. From backed up on 3rd down. They're now threatening at the 41.
Who says that this offensive line without Banks can't protect? Here they are. It's the team that had 7 sacks in that first matchup. And Sark, instead of waiting the third down, being aggressive on this opening drive and giving the ball to Ewers and trusting him. Here's to look at that veteran offensive line, of course, 74, the freshman in for Banks.
Off the play fake on first down, Ewers is being harassed. Escapes, bites back to the line of scrimmage where Jalen Walker got him down. With Kelvin Banks not being in there, it's the first time one of the original starting 5 all season long has missed a game. They've been dominant.
Yeah, that's very rare. Stackhouse 78, able to get through the back. That was a big problem in that first game. The backs did not do a very good job of protecting. A lot of movement there up front with that Texas offensive line, and nobody got their hands on Nazir Stackhouse.
And it goes a 1-yard sack, so 2nd and 11. The handoff left side. It's the kind of play they run a lot. And Travian Wisner has been so busy for 59 carries combined the last 2 games.
What a matchup there, not just with Wisner, but that offensive line that you referred to, the experience that they bring to the table. I think they were embarrassed, to be candid, with the way that matchup went against the Dogs. I think they're anxious for their chance to come back. But I'll tell you, these first few plays, Nazir Stackhouse in the middle, a guy to keep an eye on, 78, a veteran.
3rd and 9 this time. Ewers, well protected and long, off the tip, it's intercepted. There's a flag down, but Dalen Everett, who had a couple of takeaways in the game in Austin, caught it off the carom there. We'll check the flag out. Isaiah Bond was the man who had a hand on it for Texas.
Yeah, they're going to get a hold, I believe, on the right tackle. So this will hold up. Cameron Williams, the right tackle, 56.
Oh, offense number 7.
A quick takeaway to step up Longhorn's front.
That's a great job. We got away with a hold because the right tackle put his arm around the neck of a defender from Georgia. But you can see he's leaning towards the line CFL style there in motion. You can't do that. Then he doesn't secure the ball, gets up on the ball. And the guy who didn't is Dalen Everett. Does a good job. Look at his eyes, trying to find the football, never gives up on it. Fingertips bring it back into him, and a huge turn of events here for the Georgia defense. Much like the first matchup, the Dogs defense again getting the turnovers.
Carson Beck set up at the 33 with Trevor Etienne, who's really hasn't been himself for about the last 5 games. The first play is a pitch to the tight end Ben Yarosek, and having Etienne back. That rib injury, it's protected, was mentioned, but can it withstand a hard-hitting game tonight? We hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Tough guy. Been through a lot. We talked about how he got through some adversity. I think he comes in a very good mindset coming into this game. Going to have to lead this team and make great decisions, taking care of that football.
Over the perimeter, and middle screen cutting back is Arian Smith, who's right near the marker to be 3rd down and about half yard. Here's the Virginia back players and the Dogs have the football.
Put Nate Frazier there, Etienne at the time. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to go for it without tempo.
Back under center and trying to meet him right at the moment was Jordan Broughton. And the Longhorns say it's a stop. Number 45, who basically threats the Aggies offense last time out.
Yeah, and Broughton, usually these interior defensive linemen, they try to submarine. Lowest man wins. Broughton, instead, watch him go airborne. He goes up and over. Look at 45. That's 300 pounds going up and over. And he was right. They did keep him short. Watch him at the top. Up and over the guard, and he's the one that ends up making the tackle.
Is Kirby Smart, who's got the offense out there, really going to roll the dice in his first offensive series at their own 43
in a shotgun?
And you see they'll try to draw Texas off, and the play clock down to 0, so there wasn't an intention to actually gamble. And what a stop by Broughton as the Texas defense gets off the field, apparently.
Yeah, he had the big game last week against Texas A&M at Kyle Field and steps up big. Like I said, usually you see those defensive linemen that are 300 pounds. They're going to try to get off quickly and get underneath those offensive linemen. But his decision to go up and over, he was the difference, making that stop there on 3rd and short.
Look down at the defensive front. For so many grown men, they say, so many experienced guys. 53 games for Brock. Alfred Collins playing his 61st game tonight. Phil Norton in his 6th season.
Yeah.
Sorrell 46th game. That's so rare these days.
It really is. It really is. I think that's why this team has confidence. The experience not only up front, but especially in the back end.
So they can't get anything after the interception. And Brett Thorson, the excellent Aussie, who punted really well in the first meeting and really has throughout the season, boots it deep. And Silas Bolden waves for a fair catch. And the second possession, just like the first one, Texas backed up. Scoreless in Atlanta.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge, and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business. So passion can be a part of your legacy. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Come on, Jordan.
We flame grill. Smoky flame grilled and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
It's the most wonderful time. The kids just be a good cheer.
Oh, wonderful time.
In any phone, any condition. For a limited time, get iPhone 15 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. It's $50,000 in value, only on Verizon.
Hello?
Come on, rookie, you sleep down here.
Is that? Oh, thank you, Blood.
Watch like a time in there.
Let's go, George. You gotta get this done, man. I got money on you.
Pretty cool. Anything
I
else?
got money on you bitches. Nah,
He's watching.
they got ass on the commercial. That's a humiliation ritual.
100%. And I think you having your big day during the big game is the worst. Are you kidding me? Physically, I'm right here. But mentally, I'm here. Yeah, I do. Come on, speed it up. When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game.
You trying to humiliate Alabama fans, nigga?
Yeah. And if you didn't
I
vote
ain't on no faggot ass shit.
this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
While you were away, there were some developments. Fortunately, DoorDash can quickly come to your rescue. Your joy tomorrow.
We're so excited for the Simpsons Monday Football that we sent TNA's own Will Reed to Springfield. I have Simpsons hands. See the epic Simpsons see event. All right, kick off Monday morning on Morning America from Springfield.
We're back in Atlanta. Just so anyone wants to know, this is not a real leg, but this is the Takeo Athletic X brace, which is over Quinn Ewers' injured ankle. This allows for players to return to the field quicker. It allows for explosiveness. They can still run in developed by Mike Bean and Dr. Fred. It's changing the game. Guys.
So far, Ewers came out throwing in the opening sequence, got up to a fast start before the interception. Now they handed off inside. The Dogs were all over it. And Weiser's going to be dropped for a loss.
Yep.
Raylan Wilson made the play.
The linebackers are clean because of the defensive line doing their job, and it allows them to get downhill. Raylan Wilson, this group of linebackers, they rotate.
We don't give a fuck if you've been in that bit.
Stay fresh.
We don't give a fuck.
Frees up Jalen Walker to be able to move around a lot more with London back.
Two back look. And they handed off
Don't
inside Peyton.
That nigga ain't going nowhere, Jordan.
With the running game, they were too one-dimensional the first meeting with the Dogs.
You better know that bitch, nigga.
This is McLeod. I mean, this Georgia defensive front. Watch the effort and the strength right here. This is what you're facing. I mean, look,
He look bored.
really didn't have much of a chase. Hayden Connor that time, who I bragged on quite a bit last week in Kyle Field, that time got handled by McLeod up front. A big story of the game again last time was the battle at the line of scrimmage favoring Georgia.
See if they come after yours in 3rd and 13. He launches from the goal line, coming downfield of Golden. Golden. Sliding the line. Malachi starts. It's a huge play in the Dogs' territory.
Well, Malachi starts with the motion. You'll see after they motion out, he gets a little bit caught. See 24. He needs to be able to help out on that play much sooner. And he was unable to.
The run goes nowhere, so Keegan will use tempo, of course, after the explosive play. Xavier McLeod in the backfield that time.
Yeah, Daniel Harris is a corner. Last time we did this game, Humphrey was there. He's gotten beaten out the last few games, so he left the team. Harris is out there, and with the motion, he did not get hands on him to slow him down, so it made it easier to be able to slide down that line, the boundary there on the right side. So starts over a little bit late, but it would have been helpful if Harris got his hands on a receiver.
With a 50-yard gain behind the 6 on 2nd down, Ewell's over the middle and wide open. It's Isaiah Bond, the former Crimson Tide player, who was a serious problem in this game against Georgia last year.
Well, the motion right here, just eye candy, can affect communication. Blitzing that middle linebacker frees up some room behind those linebackers. That is a staple of the Sark offense. Loving the play action, loving the concept, and working that 15 to 18 mark downfield.
Yours pump fake, and now launches one of off the fingertips of Gunnar Helm. There are flags down. He hit him and just threw a little too far.
He would come back. That's offensive pass interference on Isaiah Bond. Watch him on the outside. This is my opinion anyway. He runs right here.
Offense number 7.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty. First down.
Made it look a little bit too obvious running into Aguero, the nickelback. So this ball would have come back anyway. But when you play man coverage against Sark, you're going to get a lot of rubs. You're going to get a lot of screens, a lot of different things, mesh routes, anything he can to affect that combination of man coverage underneath, and then what the safeties do behind that. So Georgia catches a break there.
Devastating penalty offensive pass.
Let's go, Georgia.
Creates a 1st and 25. Back at the 36. In downfield. Gets into the end zone.
No, nigga.
That time was forward by Daniel Harris.
Well, that's going to be a final line of scrimmage. Sark again. I think he just sees a huge advantage that he can win on the perimeter with these receivers against these corners. Not good coverage, and Harris has great length. But at the end, that right hand gets in there enough to be able to affect the timing of that. But the ball right on the money, giving him a chance there on the touchdown.
And this is his first start against SEC competition. It was UMass and Georgia Tech when he took over for Humphrey, beating him out. 2nd and 25, back to Blue. You're all over him. That was Jalen Walker. Big part
Jalen Walker, such a big impact with 3 sacks in the first matchup. Watch him there to the outside. He actually is coming the entire way, baiting the offense to come out into space and use his athletic ability to go right around him and make a play.
What is he talking about? Nigga, get right, nigga.
From 3rd and 27, the penalty. Back to out of field goal range. Can they pick up a little something here? Weiser's got other ideas. He's going to be stopped back near the original line of scrimmage by Dan Jackson, but now they are in range for Bert Auburn's and get points on the board.
I think that's what that was really about. And I think they picked up more yards maybe than they really anticipated. Good job, Weisner. One thing he does, he gets north and south in a hurry with that acceleration. Gives Auburn a much better chance here. The Horns to try to take a lead.
Just from 41 yards. Auburn not this year.
We're going to fast forward this bitch up real quick, nigga.
It's a pepper thing.
made for the calling and warriors to answer. Made with an unshakable belief in our nation and the strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us. Because you don't join the Marines.
Marine.
You become one.
You become one.
Game time! Game time! Now the tailgate!
Getting together? Some satisfying. Wings are always the right call. Gear up for game day. Enjoy the home field advantage at Fairfield, official partner of the NCAA.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on.
Thursday night football. Ready to have some fun? Let's do it.
The Rams visit the 49ers. Thursday night football. It's on.
I'm excited to see how they perform tonight.
It's Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
Full weight on the money.
This is Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Thursday night football. Rams 49ers at 7 p.m. Eastern. Home on Prime.
We know that potty training can move to its own rhythm. And Pull-Ups has refastenable sides for changing that's easy as it gets. So they don't miss a note.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums. It's time to love food back. Also try new Tums Gummy Bites.
The SEC Championship on ABC is presented by Ice Cold Dr. Pepper. College football, it's a pepper thing. And in part by the United States Marine Corps.
One of the biggest games in the history of the stadium, and the Dogs owned it. Able to Georgia defense here to watch tonight. Richard Seymour, late 90s. Brilliant. Champ Bailey, kind of that same era of Georgia football. A couple of Longhorn quarterbacks here, VY and Bolt McCoy. Up in the
What a run that was.
As far as
back to back.
Minister of Culture. The lucky jacket.
Hey, the Horns are in a big game. He's here with the jacket, the shades, and the hat.
He told me he's ready for a long postseason ride. I think they're just getting started.
Clear out the calendar.
Stone, the lefty to boot it away. And Cash Jones let the sail over his head. So Georgia coming up very short, the third one in their first possession. Goes back to work. And of course, you mentioned the connection to Nick Saban, Kirby Smart, cutting his teeth in Tuscaloosa before becoming a rival. And then Steve Sarkisian, offensive coordinator there. And both guys learned so much on how to operate a program, how to build and how to motivate. And they're their own men.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the key. You learn so much from the greatest to ever do it, but then you have to be yourself. And I think both these guys have been able to manage that. It's a fine line.
Those guys are the only two Alabama assistants able to beat Saban in the first carry for Trevor Etienne is a negative yardage play as Michael Taft got in there.
Yeah, I mean, you as soon as they recognize this, you'll see Taft get downhill in a hurry because they know that they want to get the hands into the football into the hands of Etienne. As soon as he gets out there, Texas doing a good job of expecting run there in that 1st and 10. Taft came down and made a great play.
Given good field position, it was Etienne's runs that really set the tone. Build that big 23-0 halftime lead. Second down, it's back watching to Smith, and he's looking for a flag, and there is a late flag. He was lobbying Malik Muhammad in coverage, and it will be pass interference.
Yeah, that right hand, once Smith went by him, he had a nice move, a little stutter and go, and with his speed, he's going to go right by Muhammad.
Defense number 5.
Right there,
Automatic first down.
Anytime you see a corner grab and then put his hands up with me, you usually guilty of something. And boy, that's Smith. That's why I made him one of the impact players. Just had some drop issues throughout his career, but has the potential of such a big play threat. That time, great job off the ball, beating Muhammad. And he'll be doing that more tonight, trying to make that big play for back in the Dogs.
Only moves the football to 39. Etienne in the pistol. He's got it again. He bounces off contact, so they lose more yardage. Into Baron Sorrell, who didn't get him down, and Trey Moore was there along with Hill.
Boy, this is a really good job off the edge. You've got to be able to anticipate this kind of potential, what Etienne can do. But right now, Texas, they're saying, hey, it's not just Georgia that's got a great defensive front. Look at Texas.
You make that block, you get up there.
It's physical.
You gotta make that block.
Monroe really forgot to block him. He came clean right off the edge. Ended up losing 5. Nate Frazier spells Etienne. Texas brings some late pressure up the middle. Backpacks the ball. And now pitches it as he was going down. Flags are down. Anthony Hill got him down. Grounding is the obvious suspicion on this play. There was no attempt to really complete the pass there. Did they hit him in the head, though? Was it something?
There was a Hill got to him after he released the football.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer, 0 defense. Intentional grounding, number 15 offense. Penalties offset. Second down.
Top tackler, top sack guy, top tackle for loss guy, top everything in this defense.
No doubt. Taft took away that curl route, almost jumped it. Beck thought better. You can see the roughing there, and then the grounding as well.
What about the roughing?
Yeah. What do you think of that on the roughing call?
I'm not a fan of that call. I think he's just in there and he's falling down.
Yeah.
So him getting hit in the head, that was incidental.
We offset, so 2nd and 15 again. That's Etienne in motion. They get the football to him in the flat. He's got a couple of blocks. Picks his way to the outside and is forced at the 40. Delp and Lucky, 2 tight ends, created a 6-yard gain. Holly?
Okay, this is huge that Trevor Etienne is able to play in this game. He's missed 3 games with those ribs that have been injured. He is the most dynamic guy against Texas. He was the biggest threat offensively in their last meeting. And when I talked to him a few weeks ago at practice, he said it's been really frustrating. The ribs just heal when they heal. There's not a lot that they can do, although he's tried a lot of different treatments. They just have to heal on their own, and he looks good so far.
He hurt against Gators, trying to come back against Ole Miss, and then has missed the last 3. On the slightly complete, going up high with Dylan Bell off of his hands. And the team that has more drops per anyone in the FBS has another one there.
Well, I think he felt Makuba, the safety, starting to read this and does a good job of coming up fast enough. You see how he flashed driving down on that throw? I think that may have affected ball tipped at the line of scrimmage as well by Trey Moore. And I think Ford coming up does a really good job because of how quickly he reacted to that throw.
Oh, them niggas move bad, bro.
So Thorson on again. Golden standing at his 12. High, deep boot. And Golden is right to bounce into the end zone. And Texas will have their best field position of this game so far. A lot of defense so far in Atlanta on the horn side.
That nigga was twisting like a little pig.
It's glorious. Now for a limited time, get a free Amazon Fire TV when you switch to T-Mobile 5G Home Internet.
What's this? Like this, I mean, to an NIL deal? It's name, injury, and likeness. With a name like Prime, the injury like mine, and a likeness so fine, that's the triple threat.
What is you talking about?
See, you can't put that right in the dishwasher.
Watch me. For Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game. I just scrape, load, and I'm done.
In that dishwasher.
In that dishwasher.
Only Platinum Plus is packed with Mordon to remove up to 100% of grease and food residue, breaking down food to help it flow cleanly through the filter. Get the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah. Great, low, done. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Bye, honey.
Morning breath, huh?
Dr. Garcia?
Oof.
Whoa.
Morning breath can be a sign of underlying health issues.
Kraft No Health mouthwash protects your mouth overnight, every night, by killing millions of bacteria and preventing oral health issues like plaque and bad breath before they start.
Without the burn. That's so much pressure!
Chris.
Little Jordan loved making paintings with her dad, but her sore, sniffly nose kept making her sad. Suddenly, she erupted with a fiery sneeze. So Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs, indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
For high quality American flag today, that's showallegiance.com.
Let's go, Jordan! Hit that nigga!
Tackling number 97, Warren Vincent. The run puts up on the guards. Second down, 5. Washington is for the Texas first down. It's a 35.
What are you doing?
Number 22, Chad Sanders.
You should have said.
Second down, 17.
Yes, sir.
Washington Walter. Left line to style number 2. Who down 14? The game is 32. Who's out from the 32nd? To the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the score Texas 2, Georgia 0. As the 2025 SEC Women's Basketball Tournament is back in Greenville, South Carolina, March 5th through the 9th. And you don't want to miss any of the action, as all 16 teams vie for the title of SEC champion. Tickets are...
I'm the king, but you knew it.
Damn, man. Man, Georgia burned the house on that play, bro. They almost had the sack. He scrambled out of the pocket, just threw the ball up, and surprisingly, the Texas man caught it, bro. Good coverage, good protection by the quarterback. Good protection. It was just a good ball. Man, they ain't getting lucky already, bro. The luck is, hey.
Oh, it's mesmerizing. I can't look away. Cleaning that greasy mess. And not even scrubbing. Well, fluff my feathers. Dawn Platinum is for bringing it. You know it. It cuts through the grease better than their old dish soap. Keep whacking. Platinum breaks down the slimy stuff it would leave behind, removing 99% of grease and food residue. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife. Yeah. I'd fly south for a clean like that. Dawn Platinum, the better grease getter.
Bye, honey.
Morning breath, huh?
Dr. Garcia?
Oof. Morning breath can be a sign of underlying health issues. Crestro Health Mouthwash protects your mouth overnight, every night, by killing millions of bacteria and preventing oral health issues like plaque and bad breath before they start.
Without the burn.
There's so much pressure. Did you know there's a detergent that gets your dishes up to 100% clean, even in an older dishwasher? Switch to Cascade Platinum Plus. Designed with leading manufacturers, it delivers sparkling clean dishes in any machine. Just scrape, load, and you're done. Packed with double the Dawn, Cascade Platinum Plus removes up to 100% of grease and food residue, delivering sparkling clean dishes on the toughest jobs. For the highest standard of clean, even in older dishwashers, switch to Cascade Platinum Plus.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer, with less static and wrinkles. So you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of Bounce on the finance guy, will it make him softer? The office dog less clingy? My boss's wrinkles smoother? Bounce can't do it all, but for fresher, softer, better laundry.
SEC Women's Basketball on SEC Network.
First and 10 from the 37. First half, Contrarian Lyson. Second down play.
Let's hold it. Come on, man. Let's hold it. Hold it. The fuck? I seen that shit.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding, offense number 2. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 7. Penalties offset. Second down.
Man, they cheating.
Second down, number 32.
What the fuck?
Pass intended for DeAndre Moore. 2 Pass intended to DeAndre Moore. Tackled by number 24, Malachi Starks.
Coming in. I was actually defeated by the SEC championship in this city. You felt the energy change, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Starts in the bag, bitch. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's the treatment. Yeah. He did a long arm back. I see that. Watch in something close here. Arch going under center. With the play. Arch, man, are you kidding me? Respect, son. That takes a lot of good. It does take good. Respect to check some other stuff too, Harry. I'm not taking making that snap. It was never seen. It was I've never seen it in my life. Put it in the playbook, coach. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Holy
shit. They go to Foot Locker, guys. They go to Foot Locker, guys. Take us through. Take us through. I want to know what you're watching. I'm watching. So I love talking about officials. This is the kid bro here. People don't understand what happens in these situations. They're not just winging it. No, it's a discussion. There's a hold. Are you sure? What did you see? I saw this. And like athletes, great officials, when they see things, it slows it down, right? The game slows down. And I'm not saying it, just like players. Some are good at it, some aren't. That's hard. Keep your flag in your pants. Don't throw that. I'll say this about my dad. All those years he officiated, he always said he had to throw his flag into a pool of blood. It's so obvious. He would not. He wouldn't go forward. There's any question. It's selection. So now it sets up a 1st and 17 for Quinn Ewers in the Texas offense. Let's go already. Uh-oh. So let me say this. The possession they scored a field goal on, and that's an appearance call. You can't have the self-inflicted wounds when you had a positive drive, and the offense is basically has the momentum. Yeah. Same thing right here. You had an offensive hold. When you had the momentum, next play you get a sack. Exactly. Well, a lot of times Warren Brinson is a self-inflicted wound himself. 97 for the Georgia defense. Ewers' mobility compromised. You have to make sure that you have max protection to take care of him. Like I said, you got to understand when you get the red zone, you got to understand no penalties, take responsibilities. Shot like you've been there. Oh, nice time. That is a great time. It's what I thought Georgia did so well the first time these two teams played. Tackled in the open field. And there we see it again. We've seen it a couple times. It's Georgia defense stepping up, making a big play in space. I thought the secondary in the first matchup did a great job. Number one, disguising coverages, flying to the ball, rallying. See it right now. Texas Longhorns are behind the scenes. You don't want to go back. third long. What are you running? He almost fumbled that snap.
Oh, good play. Get back to field goal range. Let's go. There's the space you're talking about. We got so many weapons. Yes, you don't know what guy coach is going to draw up. If it might be the tight end, the slot guy, the running back.
He wasn't ready.
Arnie, you're right. He wasn't ready. It's a good thing Jake Major's such a good center. It hits him right in the belly and forces him to catch it.
So Auburn defense kicker, that whole time he warmed up, he had to work around us. And so we're going to see him. Hopefully we alter his mechanics with the horns.
It's like we're good luck.
Yeah,
it's the Auburn.
I was like, he had to work around us.
See what? Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Always, brother.
Really appreciate it. A legend in college football, not just Texas football. We'll be back live for the SEC championship game.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Game on. ESPN Plus content is now on Disney Plus.
Looking forward to being on the same team with you.
The greatest stories live here.
Can you believe it?
With ESPN Plus content on Disney Plus for Plus subscribers.
Talk to us about this feed me thing you've been doing after big plays. You trying to make us all hungry, Saquon?
I don't even know why you say that. It's not like we made up a celebration just to promote.
Famous Bulls, buy one, get one, only on Uber Eats.
Made E for everyone.
Don't holiday the average way. Get free swing and flannel and gift freedom to move. Only at Duluth Trading.
Man, and you are the place in the Cup Series in Vegas. So who wants it more? The NBA Cup quarterfinals, Hawks, Knicks, Wednesday on ESPN.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer, with less static and wrinkles. So you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of Bounce on the finance guy, will it make him softer? The office dog less clingy? My boss's wrinkles smoother? Bounce can't do it all, but for fresher, softer, better laundry.
Oh, it's mesmerizing. I can't look away. Cleaning that greasy mess. And not even scrubbing. Well, fluff my feathers. Dawn Platinum is bringing it. You know it. It cuts through the grease better than their old dish soap. Keep whacking. Platinum breaks down the slimy stuff it would leave behind, removing 99% of grease and food residue. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife. Yeah. I'd fly south for a clean like that. Dawn Platinum, the better grease getter.
Sorry, guys. We're back here at the SEC Championship game. Phil, Georgia fan, actually having to get the offense going. So we're having that conversation there. Here's the bracket as it stands today for the first 12-team college football playoff. Arizona State.
Whoa. That was a whooping.
They scatterboo their way right into the college football playoff. That's wins. Boise last night looked great. First round bye potentially coming the way of the Broncos. We feel like both these teams bring, right?
You were just with Kenny Dillingham yesterday. Yeah, and you guys know this. You talk to these coaches, right? You're in the building, and you can tell when they're really trying to sell you on it, and you can also tell what they really believe. I was with Kenny Dillingham on Wednesday. That dude knew it. Oh, he knew. And he is, by the way, he's just turned 34. He looks like he's 19. He's got any energy. Oh, my gosh. He wore me out. Like, halfway through the year, like, I think but literally grew up 15 minutes from campus. Yeah. So this kid, like, tailgated in the parking lot, was a student there, and now he lives back.
What's so fun?
in his old neighborhood, next to his sister, next to his parents. I mean, I just think I love those stories where Clark Lee, the guys who get to come back from their school and try to play football.
No, not on Alfred Collins. Not going straight ahead against this Texas defense. Now, we're used to Georgia being able to do this. We're used to Georgia being able to say, we're big bad Georgia. We're going to push you around. You can't slow us down. Not this Texas front. I think perimeter run game's got to get going. Maybe move the pocket a little bit, some bootlegs, some quick throws to the outside, but you're not going at the deep of this Texas defense.
So, Cole, I think you missed the most important part about that play by Alfred Collins. The simple fact that he has his jersey above his stomach with all of it showing. Big guys do need loving too.
That's confidence.
I will say, even though right now Trevor Etienne is not terribly effective on the stat sheet, it is beneficial and positive for Georgia that he's actually being used this way.
100%.
Because that rib has been giving him hell. And so the fact that he's healthy enough for them to use him this month, it bodes well for the Dogs.
Well, and him being out there, there's no way that is going to happen.
What did he call him again?
Well, I was too busy punching.
It was interesting.
I was looking at players' bellies after Harry, what he said.
Bottom of your screen right there, 91, Ethan Bird lined up offsides. So that'll help this Georgia offense a little bit. They're just struggling to get things going. 2nd and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Shot play, Harry?
No, I say right here, just pick up the first down. If you struggle getting down into Texas territory, try to see if you can pick up a first down.
And by the way, lineman, you can't lie about being offside.
He almost killed the ref. That was a really nice ball, but watch the ref. I get tremendous instincts from the guy watching right here in the middle.
You're 6 to the right of your screen. They'll tuck into the right side. He'll come right at it.
Watch the dump. What? I mean,
umpires are
incredible. True reflexes.
Umpires are almost exclusively former offensive linemen. They know the deal.
Okay.
Let's go. That's your people.
Good job by Harrison, right? Finding the belly of that running back, get that linebacker to bite up so he can throw that ball right over his head.
All right, the same side counter here for Trevor Etienne getting in space. I like I said, off tackle. I think that's where the Georgia run game can find a way to get going. At times in this direction with it from Mike Bobo, who used the tight end on the previous play, starting to see him going to his bag of tricks here just a little bit. Come on, just a cutback run, really. Not even same side counter, inside zone, and cuts it back. Picks up nice yardage. So like you said here, just keep the first down, keep things moving. Now you got another second short. It's time for a shot play here.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say this though. It's not all about the deep ball. Sometimes you can run a simple 5 or 6 yard shallow route, and that can turn into an explosive play.
Oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
It's a good one. Martin Smith is a big bootleg guy coming up.
A huge bootleg guy. Got to use what the good Lord gave you, man.
No, not bootlegger. Bootleg the play.
Oh, yeah. We talking about liquor here, Marty?
Like some of us are versatile enough to be both.
Marty's from Western Virginia, which if you don't know how to bootleg,
Franklin County, son. And
yes, they give you bootleg
White liquor capital of the globe.
This is a nice response from this Georgia offense so far on this drive. Got a little bit of help, but Bobo's doing an excellent job using those tight ends, moving things around, keeping it on the ground. It looks like Robinson almost had a little space to bust one there.
It's like a statement drive, right? Like a calming statement drive. All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make sure make sure you know we can do it. It just feels like a good second quarter. Here's a tone setter for you.
I think part of that, too, is the maturation of Carson Beck because he's learned in the last month or so that it's okay to take what they give you. You don't have to play hero ball. You don't have to put them on your shoulders all the time and make the home run play, which you just did.
Marty, give us some stat again. You want to give us some stat again? On Georgia offense?
Yep, there's another. Again, it's Smith. 36 drops coming into this game was the number, which actually that is low.
I feel like it's low.
It's higher than that, but that's the official number.
Oh my God, you got it.
Fantastic route on this in cut versus a cover 2.
Oh my God.
Finished the play and he has his hand. Extend those hands. Don't be scared. Extend those.
Hold on. Take a spot.
Because the DB is behind you. And the further away from the ball that he is, the more likely to make the catch.
Ball in the air.
See, there it was. You talked about it earlier, Harry. There's the drop or the penalty. And then the
Yes. Self-inflicted wound. It was really interesting watching the way that Georgia interacted with them on the sideline. There wasn't a single shout. Immediately they're trying to take care of it because it is contagious, and they know that better than anyone.
That's the hero ball we talked about. Look,
Yep.
that's the hero ball that Carson Beck has not. He did it in the middle 4 games of the season. Has not done it the last 4 games.
Did it in the Texas game. Yep, he did it in the Texas game. That last interception, he put 3 in again. The last interception he threw was him trying to force something in the situation he didn't need to. That's going to be drilled. Hope y'all like Timbers.
It's not our favorite kind of game, but you know what? We like competitive games. Either way, we'll take that. When we come back, you are the Texas offense shaping for South Carolina.
SEC network. I'm finna go back to the SEC network because I'm not finna listen to these motherfuckers talk, bro. And look the fuck.
Well, fluff my feathers.
Dawn Platinum is for bringing it.
You know, it cuts through the grease better than their old dish soap.
Keep quacking.
Platinum breaks down the slimy stuff it would leave behind, removing 99% of grease and food residue. That's why only Dawn.
Scared of a little blood? Dr. Garcia? Bleeding gums are serious, Jamie.
I must be brushing too hard.
No, it's actually a sign of bacterial infection, one that could spread to other parts of the body. Check this out.
Unlike other toothpastes, Crest Gum Detoxifies antibacterial fluoride works below the gum line to help heal gums and stop bleeding.
Crest saves the day, huh? No reason to fear.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America, Crest.
The first time you try Bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer, with less static and wrinkles. So you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of Bounce on the finance guy, will it make him softer? The office dog less clingy? My boss's wrinkles smoother? Bounce can't do it all, but for fresher, softer, better laundry.
Whoa, how'd you get your teeth so white?
You've got to use the right toothpaste.
Dr. Campbell? Give me that smile. My toothpaste isn't whitening. Basic toothpaste doesn't whiten like Crest 3D White.
Crest 3D White removes 100% more stains for a noticeably whiter smile. Oh, that smile.
New personal best.
The #1 teeth whitening brand in America, Crest.
Another kicking for Georgia. I think Golden deep for Texas. I think goes into the end zone for the touchdown. First and 10 Longhorns from the 25.
Let's go.
The pass intended for Ryan Ringo. Second down. Here's pass complete to number 11, Silas Hogan. Who's a flag on the play?
Stupid. Why would you do that?
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Number 2, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Christensen's number 4. The pass broken up by number 6, Leland Everett. Second down.
Oh my God!
The pass caught by number 11, Silas Hogan. Last on the carry. Tackled by number 6, Leland Everett. 85 yards. Second down 5. He was passed on out of bounds. Third down 5. The pass is complete. Broken up by number 7, Daniel Harris. Bird Auburn into the field goal. Michael turns the ball. There's a flag.
Before the false start, 80 offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
A 22-yard attempt is no good. Introducing our all-star lineup, the Camry, the Tacoma, the RAV4, and the Tundra.